you ready?
Yes, sir.
Start that bag on the left. 2-hand grasp, up, above the line and down. Shuffle over, just like the force test on weighted.
What the force combat is it's a physical evaluation to replace the load-bearing march, which was the previous individual battle task standard that the Army was incorporated into the training.
All right, so the first part of the test, you'll go out and do your 5-kilometer load-bearing march. All right, you have in between 50 minutes and 60 minutes to complete the test. You need to come in after that 50-minute time and obviously before the 60-minute time. Once you're done the test, you'll come in, we'll have Sergeant Wiseman take your score. At that time, an assessor will come grab each of you and say, okay, you have 5 minutes. At that time, you can take your helmet off, have a quick drink of water, take your your small pack off at that time, and then once the 5 minutes is up, we'll carry on into part 2 of the test.
The guys and gals will be going out and doing a 5-kilometer march with 25 kgs fighting order, an additional 10 in the small pack. Then they'll return back here, have a break, and then they'll start the force evaluation, keeping the 25 kg fighting order on.
3, 2, 1, up, go.
Something like 80-90% of any type of combat mission takes place in an urban environment, which requires different demands on the body. So it requires more of an anaerobic type metabolism as opposed to a long aerobic type activity. So we developed a generic urban operations simulation and we measured the physiological demands. And from that, we modified force with the load that you would wear in fighting order that accurately reflects the physiological demand of doing and performing in urban operations.
We didn't make up any equipment, we didn't add on any weight, we gave them the basic loads of what you're stepping off the helicopter with or what you're stepping out of the APC with, the Armored Personnel Carriers. The equipment we wear during this evaluation is what we be using at all times anyways, so nothing's made up. So this, as far as I'm concerned, is probably one of the best evaluations to test your minimum standard of physical fitness in the last 30 years.
For the force combat, there's no different standards based on age or gender. It's required to be taken by any Canadian Armed Forces personnel posted to a land duty allowance unit, instructors in the Canadian Army schools, and anyone in a level 3 or below headquarters.
La partie la plus difficile de l'examen que j'ai trouvé, c'est la levée des 30 sacs. Ça demande une bonne position pour le dos. Durant l'examen, je conseillerais de prendre des grandes respirations, prendre le temps. Je conseille que tout le monde ait la chance d'effectuer une pratique pour se mettre en confiance avec les différentes étapes, puis savoir quelles sont les prochaines étapes.
My advice would be to not be afraid of it. If you plan and you train and you prepare yourself for this test and you work on your upper body strength, you will have no concern. Just pace yourself and put yourself in the right mindset that the test is achievable and you'll have no trouble.
Soldiers that complete the force combat, they will still have to complete the force evaluation on an annual basis, which will have them meet universality of service for the Canadian Armed Forces.
Fitness is the backbone of what we do in the military, and especially the Army. And this is a general baseline of where you should be at all times. So this force evaluation is a great way to determine which level of fitness you're at. So you can either increase your fitness or just maintain your fitness to be operationally ready.
Good job.